Add a certificate in SIMS. Go to Tools, Setups, Attendance Setup, Letter Definition. That's Tools, Setups, Attendance Setup, Letter Definition. That will give us this Define Letters dialog box. Now I'm going to click on New, give our certificate a name. I'm going to leave the sessions intact here. If you're a primary, you won't see sessions and lessons. We're going to leave it in sessions because that's where attendance is calculated from. The letter type will be a percentage attendance letter. We OK that. That will now create a certificate in this list here. If we go down to Word, that's our blank Word document, create our certificate. If we now go to our template, we're going to take the background part off it. We're going to right click up here above the establishment name and we're going to cut. That takes all the background detail out, fields in. Now we're going to do Control A, Control C, which copies. Now we're going to go back to our blank attendance certificate and a Control V, paste those fields into there for us. This is now essentially a Word document. We can click into the fields that have come through. We can change the establishment name for the name of our school. Obviously this would be your school name. And like that, we can go to home, we can change font, we can change the size of the font, click into the next field, we can make that to our attendance award, highlight all that, we can make it smaller to fit on the one line. If we scroll down a little bit now, on the line where the dots are for the certificate is awarded to, we will click onto that line, go back to the mailings tab. You can see we have an insert merge field here. Click on the drop down list. These are the fields that can be pulled through from SIMS to populate the certificate. I'm going to go for chosen forename. I'm going to put in chosen surname, not forgetting the gap between the two names. And we're going to go back to the beginning of the line and do a Control E. That would normally centre the typing, but because of the bronze, silver, gold down the left-hand side of the certificate, the print area is slightly off to the right. So what we're going to do now that we've done the Control E, we're just going to use the space bar to move the wording just a little bit further along so that it's in the middle of the dotted line. Okay, then we're going to go down to the awarded by. If this was a certificate that would maybe be awarded by the head teacher, that name can't be pulled through from SIMS from the merge field. If it's the head teacher, name would have to be typed into this area. So Mr. A. Blacker. Or if it's a certificate, so maybe a behaviour certificate or pupil of the week certificate, you may want it to be awarded by their form tutor or their year head. Those fields can be pulled through from the list up here. If we just double click back into that one and go back to the merge field, scroll down the list, we can see here we've got head of year and we've got form tutor. So I'll select tutor. That's with the other field. If we go to the beginning, you can just move it along until it's in the centre of the line. Now we'll go down to the date field. Again, you can type a date in here. So if it's an attendance certificate and you're getting them ready a few days before the end of term, you can actually just type in the end of term date. If it's to be to show the date that this certificate was issued, again, we can do that from the merge fields. We can click in and select date of printing. So if it was a behaviour certificate, a pupil of the week, You can pop that in. Again, if we go to the beginning of the line, you can shuffle it along until it's in the middle, and then that essentially is our certificate populated. So we click on Save up here in Word, and then we exit Word. That now is our attendance certificate created. If we wanted to, if we're happy with it when we've printed it off, we can clone it, but that we'll show you how to do that in another video. Okay, thank you very much.